Oh, it has been a bloodbath in England, folks. This has been really exciting. Now, I have my reservations and objections to things that Nigel Farage has said and done. However, if he can perform one good service and completely shellac the Uniparty, well, I'm all for it. Open up the road, open up the way to new things in the future, Nige. If you can do it, fair enough. I'm okay with it. And my God, didn't he give them an absolute drubbing today? The results still aren't quite in, but this is the results as of 5:30 p.m. today, and there's no coming back from this. There's no coming back. Like, this is absolutely brutal. So 84% of seats declared, so probably about another 300 seats, something like that. And ouch. Like, everyone, everywhere is feeling the pain, apart from the Greens and the Lib Dems, who are cannibalising a lot of Labour's vote. But as you can see, the Conservatives lost 557 local councillors. So in Britain, for anyone who doesn't know, the local councillors are the people who are in the local areas dealing with day-to-day issues that are actually important to people. Hardly anyone votes in the local elections. The turnout was something like 30 or 40%, something like that. It's all really low. It's always really low. But they are actually really important because the things that happen around you on the ground level are generally determined, like, by the councillors, as in, you know, the way that things are done, and the kind of, like, the normal things of filling potholes and stuff like that. That's the local council. And this is just brutal. So the most obvious one is the Conservatives losing 557. So out of the 800 or so they had, they're down to 262, which is brutal. Absolutely brutal. And of course, Nigel Farage up 570, so he gained more because Labour are down 160, which I think everyone will focus on the Conservatives absolutely imploding, but 160 councillors down for Labour is really, really bad as well. The Greens nearly have as many of them as them, and that is painful. That is, I mean, the atmosphere in the Starmer bunker and the Kemi bunker must be tense. The sweat must be dripping off the walls. People must be getting absolutely chewed out at this point. There are probably lots of people drowning their sorrows. This is... Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, because these are the biggest traitors, right? The Lib Dems and the Reform Party have actually not yet given us reason to call them traitors because they haven't been in power. Well, the Lib Dems are in a coalition with the Tories, but they were the junior partner. They don't really count. And they are, you know, terrible, obviously. But if the next election brings us a Reform government and a Liberal Democrat opposition, could be worse. Could be Labour and Tory. So that's something different. I would look forward to something different. And it'll bring a whole suite of challenges with it, of course. But, man, this is... I mean, thanks, Nige. Thank you. That is great to see. So this is how the map looks. So not all of England voted. We have a kind of rotating system when it comes to council elections. Lots of Labour councils actually didn't vote, and lots of Tory councils actually didn't vote. But as you can see, the light blue is Reform, and oh my goodness, like chewing it up. And the yellow is Lib Dems. Oh my goodness. And so down in the southwest, Reform made some gains, but it's mostly Lib Dem gains, and they were just chewing up the Conservatives there. And of course, this was all Labour and Tory, and just absolutely drilling through. Good job, honestly, Reform. And to be honest with you, though, so there's a narrative that's going around like, see, this is what happens when they tack to the centre. Kind of. The issue is that this is a protest vote. This is I hate the Uniparty, I hate the way that things are going, and I am very tired of not being listened to, and so I'm going to vote for Nigel Farage. And for the middle class people, they're like, yeah, I'm going to vote for the Liberal Democrats, because neither Ed Davey nor Nigel Farage have like comprehensive policy plans, right? Like, really, neither one are actually ready to run and govern the country. But things are so dire with the Labour and the Conservative Party that they've just got to die. It's 0 seats for the old guard. They're going down. And I would be shocked if people forgave them. I don't know what they could do to beg forgiveness at this point. Like, the purge would have to be so monumental and so publicly brutal. Like, literally whipping Michael Gove and bloody, Kemi Badenoch and Keir Starmer and the entire Labour front bench through the streets with birch sticks till they're harrowed and bloodied and crying. It would have to be that bad. Outs. It would have to be something Cromwellian. Anyway, so, I mean, just everyone this is a bloodbath. This is an absolute bloodbath. Like, just haven't never seen anything like it. It's just, and look, it's Queen Natalie, both deserve it. The country's had enough of both parties. And you see this everywhere. Like, I've been doing videos recently on Load Ceases and this channel, just saying, look, people have just had enough. People, like, I was talking to a guy on the train coming back from London today, and we just happened to start talking, and he was just, I'm just sick of all the country. And he didn't know who I was. He didn't know, like, I run this or run Load Ceases or anything like that. We ended up talking because a woman bumped into his knee with the trolley, and I was at the same table as him, but we ended up starting talking, and he just wanted to express himself. He was just sick of it, and he wasn't even a Brexit supporter. He was just like, no, I just want them to get trounced by Farage at this point. I'm just sick of them, and I want to use Farage as a weapon against them. We'll come back to that in a minute. So, and it's really strong. The number of wards won with more than 50% of the vote. Labour 3, Greens 9, Independents 14, Conservatives 27, Lib Dems 55, but Reform 66. Not only is this a protest vote, it is a very strong protest vote. It is a very powerful protest vote. People are pissed. And if this were parlayed into, say, Sky News projected national vote share if the general election was held today based on the local election results, Reform on 32%, that's probably enough or near as damn it to get a government. In fact, the electoral map would be Reform 376 seats, Labour 113, so worse than the Tories now, Lib Dems at 71, not great, Tories 12 seats. It's a good start. It's not 0 seats though, is it? But look at that. Oh my goodness, imagine being a Conservative MP in that parliament. Hello, I'd like to stand up and I'd like to say something. Shut up, sit down. It's so good. It's so good. Again, I just want the changing of the guard. I just want the old parties to die. They're no longer fit for purpose. They're 20th century parties, and we're in the 21st century now, and it's not good enough. And it's just everywhere, and it is merciless. This is Tim Stanley, some absolute... Oh, no, I'm not going to insult him, but some chap at The Spectator and The Telegraph. So, Tory boy extraordinaire. Incredible. My local Conservative Party just died, down to 3, minus 48. Reform 46. I mean, this is seismic. Absolutely seismic. I mean, like Tim Stanley, again, arch Tory boy. Ironically, with Kemi Badenoch, the Tory party is a real dynamo at the helm. Oh yeah, it's really paying off, Tim. Oh, the fetishization of Yoruba mammies has not paid off, actually. So even if the Tory boys absolutely love the fact that Mummy won and is going to give them a stern talking to, because for some reason they really like that kind of thing, the rest of the country doesn't, actually. We're not weird, posh twats, and we're sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. A senior Tory party member has reportedly said, quote, "It's over. It's just over. Nigel Farage has done them in. He's done them over. He has won this." I love Russian here. "We just wanted to play video games." Oh, well, that's what they get. Should just let us be. But yeah, it's over. Because the thing is, they've been talking, will Nigel Farage form a pact with the Conservatives? Like, why would he want to? Why would he want to form a pact with a dying party when he can just eat you up? He can just swallow you whole. And man, the coping and seething has begun. So Kemi Badenoch, the Yoruba mammy herself, was like, well, these local elections are mixed. What? Mixed? No, let's, you got to be real here, Kemi. You got to be honest. You got absolutely trounced because, I mean, there's a woman who's probably English there, but look at this. Why are there all these foreigners in my Conservative Party? What is going on here? Who is this dude at the back? Why are these all behind the Indians and Africans? What party do you think you are? Like, who do you think you're meant to be representing? Absolutely bonkers. And, I mean, Kemi, honestly, she's not that rattled. Look, we'll listen to her, right?
The country are pretty mixed. We've seen lots of disappointing results. What I saw everywhere I campaigned was that people are fed up with the Labour government. They were angry about winter fuel payments. They were angry about the jobs tax, but they are still not yet ready to trust us. We have a big job to do to rebuild trust with the public. That's the job that the Conservative Party has given me, and I'm going to make sure that we get ourselves back to the place where we are seen as the credible alternative to Labour.
You're done. You are absolutely done. Like, I'm never going to vote for that. I'm not going to vote for an immigrant in charge of one of Britain's parties. Labour did so badly that I think this is the Sky coverage, they just got categorised under other. They didn't even get their own category. Like, look at this. Just where's Labour? Oh, just in other? Brutal. I'd rather be other than a fascist. Oh, that's good, because that's what you're going to be. You're absolutely going to be in the other category. No one cares. No, we're done with it. We're absolutely done with it. And man, like I said, right, people are going to focus too much on the Conservative loss, which has been monumental. 557 or whatever it was. Like, that is staggering, but also kind of expected, because Nigel Farage much better represents the Conservative temperament of England than does Olukemi Badenoch, right? But the 160 down for Labour, the serving government, 11 months in or 10 months in, whatever it is now, that's not good. 160 down, like, that's really bad. And just goes to show that Keir Starmer doesn't have a mandate either. I mean, if you're getting relegated to the other category when the media are reporting because you're just not worth actually registering. And so Keir Starmer, I mean, he sounds rattled. Like, I'm not sure Kemi Badenoch is, like, self-aware enough to be particularly rattled about this. I think that because of her identities, that she thinks she's got the Conservative Party in a firm grip. But I think Keir Starmer is getting nervous. Listen to this.
Looks like your change plans aren't working. You're hiking taxes. Illegal migration is out of control.
Look at his face. Like, that is a tense face, right?
And public services are failing. Have you lost the support of ordinary people? Is Reform UK now the People's Party?
Well, waiting lists are down. We've done 3 million extra appointments in the 10 months that we've been in government. That's hugely important to people. Interest rates are going down, so anybody watching this with a mortgage will be pleased to know interest rates come down.
He's begging the public. Notice how fast he's speaking. Well,
that's hugely
he's terrified. He's terrified, and I mean, look at his face. Like, he's just. This is not good. This is not good for them, and it's because of that attitude. I mean, look at these sort of political cartoons that the left have been pumping out. The people that told us Brexit would be great and that Trump is the only way to go, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, no, we're going to do that. No, it's the Little England flag. Yeah, this is Little England that has been completely maligned and ignored, and their concerns completely just, I mean, thrown in their faces, calling them racist and fascist. Okay, you're going to get what they think you deserve, and that's an absolutely bloody nose, and maybe you won't even ever get up from these punches ever again. Now, I just want to be clear. Reform are not the golden ticket to fixing the problem, right? Reform are genuinely a protest vote. So they won a few mayoralities, they won a bunch of councils, and they won the by-election. So they have another MP now. Sarah, I can't remember her surname, in Runcorn. And a chap called Luke Campbell won the mayoralty in Hull and East Yorkshire. And he's a Olympic gold medalist. Okay, that's great. He's a sportsman and a celebrity. That's very good. And, you know, well done for winning. The problem is he's a bit of an empty suit. I mean, like, Wolf here has got a great clip of him that shows you the problem.
Billy Beedon, BLB Media. How does Reform UK plan to help the youth in upcoming strong careers?
The youth. That question would probably be better asked towards a politician. If you've got another question, I'm happy to answer that.
Billy Beedon.
That's not good, is it? That's just not good. And so I'm sure he's a lovely chap. I don't doubt that he's an amazing Olympian, but he's not a politician. So therefore he is just an empty suit. And now he's the mayor of Hull and East Yorkshire. So, I mean, who's going to tell him what to do? Because he clearly doesn't know what to do himself, and that's not brilliant. But there are some good things. For example, Nigel Farage they took control of a bunch of councils, obviously, if that's not clear. And Nigel's just told them, look, Durham County Council staff working on diversity or climate change initiatives or think they can go on working from home, just start seeking alternative careers. You know what, Nige? If you're going to prove me wrong and go in like a wrecking ball and get a bunch of stuff done, I will recant. I will say, yeah, I was wrong about Nigel Farage. My misgivings about what I thought he would do and not do, I will happily admit I am wrong. Because ultimately, I'm just glad to see it. I'm just glad to see the Uniparty, the previous consensus, getting smashed. And it is funny. It is genuinely funny that it's Nigel Farage doing it. And I have to say, there are just some golden moments. The Labour Party tweet, stop Farage in his tracks. Go out and vote Labour tomorrow. Wipe the smile off his face. And Reform retweet this today. Wakey wakey, which is a Brexit meme. Where some guy was like, look, if I wake up tomorrow after the Brexit vote and I see Farage's smug face, I'm going to lose it. And someone went viral tweeting wakey wakey with this picture. It was classic. Absolutely classic. And like I said, I'm glad he's done it. I'm glad he's doing this to them. I'm glad, it is possible to do this to them. Like I said, I do think this is a protest vote. I don't think Nigel's going to be the guy to save us. He might do some good things, which is good, and that would be wonderful. Anything at this point is better than the alternative. But I don't think he's the saviour. But like I said, it is good. And yeah, I'm just really glad to see it. Just really glad to see the Zero Seats campaign going ahead with full steam.